What's going on, guys? Today we've got a best of 5. It's going to be played between My Eyes on the left side as the blue GDF, and on the right side we've got Cornet, now going as SwanSong, on the right side as the red GDF, the red dynasty. The first map was picked by My Eyes, I guess. I think they both agreed to this map. SwanSong has banned River Temple, and My Eyes has banned Altitude. This used to be My Eyes' favorite map before they removed the Merc Camp over here. So now you can't really do any fast expanding and pressure in the middle with that. So I'm curious to see how he plays this map. I don't think I've seen him play it since they removed that, so we'll see what he does here. SwanSong going for the middle TPC almost immediately. It's nearly impossible for the Dynasty, for the GDF player to contest this, so pretty fair move to go for that immediately. It actually goes for 2 techs and only 1 guard. Very, very risky, I would say, actually. Because, I mean, even this one field scout's going to be able to deny this. I'm not sure why he's only going for... I guess he's got the Pillager, but you could have just sent 2 guards here and that would have been plenty. Usually sending 1 is pointless. Because 1 isn't going to do anything. You can't beat anything with 1, so... AFK technician over here, messed up the rally point. My eye is setting a drone up here, so he's clearly going to try to either take out a Pillager or something that's not coming that way, but he's also following up with the engineers. This guy's going to go all the way around here and capture this. He does get the TPC in the middle, does SwanSong. However, MCV move coming pretty standard, yeah, after his vehicle bay. Nothing crazy from My Eyes yet. SwanSong just finished his. I believe he started after the first rig was built. He's actually damaging the TPC, not knowing that it hasn't even been captured. That's a big mistake from SwanSong, obviously. Not going to get that 500 capture bonus. Pillager probably going to spot this expansion. And actually goes for a Hunter tank first, out of his factory. He's only on 2 harvesters still, so he hasn't made any harvesters yet. Chosen to go for that Hunter tank, assuming that there aren't going to be any rocket troops and that his only competition is the Pillager, it looks like. Refinery, satellite coming down. The expansion. I think if you kill it, you actually don't get the bonus for the 500. I've never seen this before, killing a neutral building that hasn't been captured. But let's see if he gets it. Nah, he doesn't. So he doesn't get the 500 bonus because he killed it, and he could have just captured it. But now this technician's gonna see if he can recapture this. It's still standing there. But anyway, this Pillager gonna kill this TPC over here at least, so SwanSong isn't too far behind at least because he also had this one this whole time. My eye's finally learning how to build harvesters from his factory, so we're not gonna be seeing any 3 harvester bullshit. SwanSong is going up. He's up to 3 factory now, so let's see what next building he goes down for next. If he goes for a radar right now, I would expect some matchsticks, but I'm curious to see if he goes for any more factories also. Another technician coming up here. I'm not sure why. Is this glitched or something? Is this not here? Why did he just forget about this engineer? I'm confused. What's going on? I'm unsure if he spotted the expansion, actually. That would have been a nice thing to check when that Pillager was there. But there's now... What's going on, dude? There's three there's three technicians just hanging around over here. Okay, so he does go for a radar, so I will be expecting matchsticks soon. Neither player has gotten doctrines yet, the 5.5 minute mark. That's pretty late, I would say. My Eyes has gotten a specialist pod. So no riot medic to contend with for SwanSong, so he won't have to worry about that. Does take out the TPC here, so SwanSong is left with none. Not really the amount of troops you want to be moving out with, though. That's by this point, the opponent's going to have plenty of stuff, so that's not really. He shouldn't really be going down here with that few units. Doesn't have that many units in general, to be honest. He's been going pretty heavy macro, I guess, for economy. What is going on here? Did he get a building glitch? This thing isn't building. Unless he canceled it. Oh, he stopped it for the power plants. A lot of mistakes being made here, both guys, I think. Harvester going up to this expansion. SwanSong finally recaptures this TPC, only for it to be probably killed by the drone op. These two technicians are still hanging out around here. He does get matchsticks. Another engineer coming to recapture this TPC. Yeah, not a whole lot going on yet. Both guys kind of struggling on this map, I'd say. I think it's late for both players. It's at least 10 o'clock at night for My Eyes. I'm pretty sure he said it was 5 a.m. for SwanSong, so they might be playing a little slow at the moment. These guys are both powerhouses when I normally play them, so we'll blame it on the time difference. Airfield for My Eyes. I think he must have seen the matchsticks already. Oh, gonna get a good amount of drone ops down from there. Good use of the matchsticks so far. And I don't know what these Sentinels are doing. He's gonna lose almost all of them if he doesn't be careful. Yeah, here comes the second round of matchsticks. Matchsticks and boars he's going with. Interesting combo. Two comms officers that now shoot air. They don't appear to do anything to air, though. That's good. I feel like the comms officer is good for air if you don't have the budget for a shield maiden yet. Because the Sentinels aren't always going to be targeting the air, so... Boar tanks coming in for a crush here, but there's not a lot of infantry anymore. I'm not sure why he's doing that. He should just A-boot them at this point. Salvage van coming down, but he's not deploying it. I wouldn't get too greedy here. I think SwanSong's got the advantage, so he should just hold the middle. He's gonna get some rigs down here. He's only got one right now. There's no reason to push yet. He can't beat this army straight up yet. Let's see what he's thinking. Throwing down more air pads, that's fine. My Eye still has no doctrines. What is going on here? Just noticed that. Finally realizes his engineers were AFK. Yeah, 2 airfields up. He's got the salvage center going. He's got to get this power plant boosted, though, if you're going to take advantage of the salvage center. Matchstick's looking for a tech snipe, but there's no tech here. So he's going to have to settle for some drone ops, it looks like. No, he's still going to go after the tech. It's going to be vulnerable. My Eyes has nothing up here. Wait, what's he doing? He puts the lasers not near the tech. What is he doing? He's still going to lose the satellite. I think 5 can kill it. What are you doing? Okay, the Sentinels show up just in time, but that was almost really bad. You don't need 3 lasers just by your refinery, your fields over here. Your army can cover this entrance. You just gotta worry about your tech being sniped by the matchsticks. And he should have peacekeepers by now. I'm not sure why he's so late on those. He's had this airfield for a minute or so. SwanSong getting good control of the middle now, though. Setting some rigs down. Yep. Transferring all but 1 from this field. That's good. This patch about to mine out from my eyes, so he's gonna do something to contest. I think he can probably... Okay, he's getting set up here, so... The safe move might be to go for a beacon down here and try to get something set up now. He's got the army to support it, so I'm not sure if... Okay, they're going to fight now, actually. My eyes sees the expansion and wants to deny it immediately. Oh, matchsticks hit. All the drones go down. Does he have enough for the ground army, though? I'm not sure. Jammer goes down. All these vehicles are useless. Shield mainings moving to their deaths. Beacon comes down. Barracks coming up. There's a scrambler, too. That is going to kill all the imp if he has enough. He's got plenty for a chaff. He should use it right now. Use it right now. Ooh, that was a terrible shot, but it actually disabled the buildings. Good job. This is what I was just saying earlier. The salvage, the chaff actually works well against expansions for Dynasty, but not for the actual base. It's hard to get the scrambler in there. But good use of it here. And he's probably going to take this W, I'd say. That cleans up most of the army from SwanSong. You gotta split these drones to finish these buildings off, though. Oh, he actually calls the guard. So he's got a little bit of a chance here. All the drones are gonna go down. No splitting from my eyes. He is out of credits. He also went for a comms rig, but he already had the officer. Not a great use of money here. Gets another chaff down, though. These operatives are going to town. Vet 1 already. Peacekeeper Suppress does come down, and he kills the operatives. Should get the operatives, I hope. 1 goes down. Voltaic turrets come up. I think he's going to be able to hold this. My eyes is in trouble now. He's secured the expansion, and he's actually at 0 money. How many rigs does he have mining? He's only got 4.5 rigs, 4 or 5 rigs mining. He's got too much production for that, for only 5 rigs, so he's got to stop production on one of his buildings, it looks like. Keeping my eyes away, though, at the moment. The MLRS are so good without even needing a front line, though. You gotta retreat them now. They're out of ammo, retreat them. They're gonna die now. Assault gunner's coming now. I think that was from Call the Guard. No, there is an infirmary. He's making assault gunners too. This is a good setup here. This is going to be really hard for my eyes now. Long distance mining from this expansion. He's going to have to expand down here and hope he can get a foothold. There's no way he can contest this anymore because he's broke. He's going to invest the rest of his money into this expansion here right now. Yeah, he realizes it too. Commando coming in. What is she going to do? Oh, she goes right for the detection, though. Luckily, my eyes does not have a sniper. Well, he knows where the tech is, and there's still no turrets around here or detection, so he should be able to sneak in and get that tech. I have a feeling my eyes is not going to be using Maulers for a gentleman's agreement, but he's still got... He doesn't have the intel for it anyway, I guess. Yeah, throws down a beacon, getting an expansion, that's his only chance. But I think this commando's going to get a good shot in here. I'd love to see it. Yeah, Mars is saying the uplink has detection. I'm not sure the range it has, though. 2,500, yeah, that's probably enough to see it, actually. Why is he not throwing the... He's just gonna kill it. Oh my god, the Harvester Crush. That's brutal. He was actually gonna kill it without the airstrike, too. Distracted down here. A couple more shots, he could have killed that refinery. I think he's gonna do it, though. There's only pretty much mostly intel units here, from my eyes. Leveler's Dynamo's gonna go to town. He's gonna focus. Oh, a Tempest missile comes in. This whole blab's gonna go down from the MLRS. I think he's done it. Yeah, GG comes out from my eyes. Definitely not the cleanest game, but that got really interesting at the end. That was really fun. GG's, guys. Let's see what the next ones bring. Okay, game 2 here. These guys are picking the same colors, thankfully. So we've got in the top right, the red Dynasty is SwanSong. And on the bottom left, the blue GDF is My Eyes. Currently 1-0 SwanSong after winning that match on Empty Hopes. So we saw Bike try the 2 MCV build yesterday against Ivan. That's the only game Ivan won. The build is a little bit messed up, but I do still kind of like it. I just think Bike didn't build enough barracks, to be honest, because his army was just lacking. And he got credit stalled for a bit, trying to go for too much. But I'm not sure if that's something My Eyes would do, but I'd really like to see it. I think Cornet would not be expecting it. I can't remember if he had any at the end, but another gigantic mistake obviously is he had no, My Eyes had no doctrines for like at least 10 minutes. So that's just, you can't expect to win without doctrines. Oh, is he going for the middle? That's cool. I've been seeing a lot of dynasties do this recently. He's gonna throw his MCV down right here instead of going for the high ground. What is that, drone op after he goes 2 engineers and 1 drone op? That's weird. 3 engineers, 1 drone op. I wonder what this is for. Does he suspect a Havoc is going to come? That might be why. He may have gotten attacked by a Havoc before. Core not going for Mercenary Outpost. My Eyes is not going for the Merc Outpost. He's just gonna expand. Oh, he's also going for the middle. Interesting. Yeah, Mars confirming that's for the early Havoc, but looks like Cornet is not interested in that. So both guys go. Okay, he is going for the Merc camp finally, since he notices there's no threat here. Still good to keep an eye on this though, because it's very easy for this expansion to go down. I've been having some success throwing a satellite and then throwing some laser turrets, because all you really need to defend like a couple units that Dyne could send is the lasers for the tanks, and then you can get some grenadiers, and that should be able to clean things up early game. But we'll see if he goes for the expansion down here. I'm guessing he's going to focus on kind of making a wall. I've also seen My Eyes do this build a lot. He likes to entrench himself in these 2 rocks right here. It's a really good defense. Yeah, it's great positioning for the satellite too. It makes it only vulnerable to matchsticks, and even them are pretty hard to sneak around here. Wedged right in between those 2 rocks is perfect. Cornet, what's this technician for? Is he gonna... What's he going for? He does have the Merc camp here, so I would expect a factory here soon. He's sending some guards and a technician. Yeah, so at the same time he's got a pillager and a havoc down here. Building some rocket troopers. That should be enough to hold this with good micro. Yeah, drone op coming in too. Yeah, this is plenty of stuff. He'll be fine. But what is this technician doing? This is wild. I don't think he's spotted this base yet, also. He's about to see there's no expansion up here with these grenades. What is this guy doing? Yeah, he fights off this attack very nicely. Guards coming in for I still don't know what. These sentinels should not be here. They should be moving out. They would have been able to catch this maybe. The rally point is just going to spot this, isn't it? My eyes is remembering doctrines, by the way, and a very fast tier 3 coming up. Oh, he actually splits up the Merc grenades, but that's not going to do anything because there's no building here for protection. He's sneaking in with the engineer, but there's no MCV. He must think the MCV is still here because he didn't expand up here. I don't think SwanSong is aware that he likes to move his MCV there. There's nothing really worth capturing. I guess the vehicle bay might be nice, but it's not even going to matter. There's a sentinel here anyway. Goodbye. Vanguard's going to kill some drones on rally point. That's a decent pickup, but again, there's still a sentinel here. Let's see what we got for tech for... Yep, Matchstick's coming in again after, what was that, 3 factory? 1, 2, 3, yep. And then my eyes going down the comms tree, it looks like, so probably going to have a heavy infantry push. Smart, so you can easily cover both of your sides here with some units. Still not going for this expansion though. He's invested a lot just defending this side, so I would expect he expands there pretty soon. Yeah, you're going up to 3 factory. It's only 8 harvesters. You're going to be hard to afford that. Let's see how many barracks he has. He's only got 1 barracks actually. So he's going for pretty heavy tanks or something, it looks like. Let's see what pod this is. I'm guessing he's going for trebuchets then, if he's getting a pod this early. Scrambler comes out. Yeah, not much scouting from my eyes, so he's not going to have any idea what he's going up against here. No anti-air for these matchsticks at all. This could be bad. There's not enough though. That's only going to take out a few drone ops, and that's not really a good trade for SwanSong. He only lost like 1 grenade for 4 matchsticks. That's very bad. My eye's coming over here with some sentinels, just picking off that TPC. Some quick value. And this little force up here is going to take out this little TPC from the corner. Yeah, here we go. Trebuchets, baby. Comms rig and trebuchet, perfect. Specialist pod also, so he should get some maidens right now. Army side's not looking too hot though. I would like to see a couple more barracks before these trebs. Because if SwanSong came in with a heavy infantry push or something, he's not gonna be able to defend it with this shit. Luckily, he's playing pretty passive and just poking with the matchsticks. His TPC goes down. He's finally going to scout that SwanSong is not actually expanded here first. These guys are very close to each other. They can almost base crawl to each other now. Scrambler is going to come into play again for sure. This is going to do great damage against this composition. Only 1 treb, two trebs. I generally like to get 3 or 4 before I push out. That's kind of the critical number where their AoE starts to just obliterate everything. Good angle of attack here from my eyes though. I would push these trebs up a little bit. I see what he's doing. He's trying to cover the retreat path, but you can still stagger them. Yeah, exactly. Seize that guy up right now. Good angle here. This is going to be tough for SwanSong to engage into. Oh, great treb hit. Comms are way out of position, though, is the only thing. He doesn't have a comms officer, so there's no comms for this army right now. Still gonna get the job done, though. Call the guard comes in. It's not gonna be enough, I think. Yeah, get your guys off the Tempest field, dude. Siege those trebs, man. Beacon comes down. He's looking to finish this already. Yeah, GG's called. Yeah, not a great build from SwanSong there. He kind of he could have definitely put some pressure on that expansion in the middle, from my eyes, pretty quickly, but he didn't, just didn't take advantage of that. My eyes was doing a pretty slow build there, going for fast tech, but not much of a supporting army at first. Okay, series is tied up now. This is SwanSong's map pick. We're going to Oasis, and we've got My Eyes, the blue GDF, in the bottom right, SwanSong, the red dynasty, in the top left. This map has been disgusting for GDF lately because the riot van push has been almost impossible to stop. There's a couple guys in the top 10 that have been pressing that pretty hard, and it's very hard for Dynasty to catch up or even just survive. I think My Eyes is kind of not really going for Riot Pod though, because he knows about this, and that's kind of what he's been doing for the past month. So he's getting a bit sick of that. He's been trying Specialist Pod, as you can see from last matches. So I guess I expect to see Specialist Pod again. I'd like to see some more pressure from Cornut. That's the thing that usually makes the difference for Dynasty in the mid game. Because if you don't put any pressure on, like I just said, the Riot Pod will just run you over normally. This map is pretty good for a Bureau push also. Oh, almost got the guard. This engineer is barely going to make it in, it looks like. Yeah, he gave up because of the health. Yeah, so going for both TPCs, should be able to get them safely now. Going for MCV, move it to 1 rig again. Is there a scout on this side? No, no scout yet. So he's not going to get the snipe on this engineer. Three refinery builds, fast development coming on. Oh yeah, this is, I really like this actually. So you can use the build radius to, you're going to sell this refinery anyway, right? But you can take advantage of the build radius just to get your saddle. I think you can reach the satellite on the edge now. You should definitely micro that harvester to one of these refineries though before you sell it. A little bit of a skirmish going on here. Some died guards coming in, but My Eyes got plenty of scouts to protect his TPC. Is there a pillager coming? Yes, there is. No drone ops yet, so I don't think he's gonna. Yeah, that's cool. You can actually reach with just the refinery. It looks like. I think that's right. No drone ops yet though for that pillager. So this guy, where'd he go? Okay, right here. Yeah, this pillager is gonna run over a field scout, kill a field scout. Yeah, this TPC is gonna be free now. We can't stop it now. Don't chase the scout, just get the TPC. Yeah, these guys aren't worth it. I don't know why he didn't take out this TPC. This pillager's just roaming around now. He definitely could have gotten it if he focused it. Anyway, oh, he hasn't gotten the TPC here. He's very late on that. Yeah, a little bit slow in his macro here. My eyes getting a pod. Specialist pod. If you're going specialist pod though, like, I would just get comms officer. Don't even bother with the rig. What is this harvester doing? Bad rally point. Disappointed, not going to see a bureau here, it looks like. I think he's just going to go for matchsticks play again. Oh, he is a bureau, okay. Army supply pretty even at the moment, so I would definitely throw down some barracks before Call the Guard comes online. Well, it's actually ready right now, he's got plenty of money. Yeah, I would have thrown down some barracks earlier then. Line officer coming. Yeah, because this push is just gonna be so... It's not gonna be that strong with just Call the Guard and one barracks. If my eyes' army is actually in position, you should be able to defend this no problem. That's the thing though, even if you can't hold it off, it is dangerous to have your satellite up here. It is possible it could get sniped. He does see the push coming in though, so he's gonna rotate his army back. Doesn't get the TPC. Comms rig going over here. Why is he getting comms rig and comms officer? I don't understand. Like, if you're gonna do that, then just get 2 snipers instead. My eyes army is very scattered though, so this could actually do some decent damage. Oh, Pillager actually damages his own units. That's better than getting your medic blown up by a TPC, right guys? Oh my god. Goodbye, drone ops. Now this push is going to be dangerous, possibly. There's no reinforcements coming in though, so there's nothing to pile onto from that mistake from my eyes. I'm not sure why he doesn't have any more army behind this. He's just going back now. Meanwhile, my eyes is set up at this expansion over here. I'm not sure why he went for this risky satellite placement if he's not going to expand on there immediately. Like, usually I see guys, you're going to get that refinery first before you even move your MCV. But I don't like the risk. I don't like the risk of this in general. I usually just like to put a beacon down here later, but especially if you're going to not even use the expansion immediately, I don't like this risk. There is a freaking barracks that's producing an engineer that is doing nothing. Did he really put a beacon? Oh, wait a second. Oh my god, he got the comms rig build radius. I missed that. He built a barracks here with the comms rig. That's so funny. He didn't even take advantage of it though. He's putting one down here too. Oh my god, this is so silly. Please pay attention to that and actually get the TPC. That would be so funny. He's losing that one though. And meanwhile, this push is probably going to be stopped, I'd say. The matchsticks are coming out. Yeah, this is always annoying. Your army can get stuck on buildings while it's fighting. While the rest of it's fighting over here. Pretty close engagement, I'd say. There's no more pillagers actually, so there's not a lot of front line here. Beacon comes down. Engineer is going to capture this TPC. Invisible mines. Yeah, you can only see the mines from the player perspective for some reason, so I'll just stay on his view for a bit. This is looking dangerous over here. There's no more infantry left for SwanSong. Call the guard comes out again. He's gonna need to pull back though. He has to regroup a little bit. He can't fight this anymore. Ah, you're throwing your guys away. You can't do it. You gotta wait for more matchsticks or something. He doesn't have enough production. He needed more matchsticks or more infantry. Flame Turret's gonna do pretty good with the vans actually to hold this off. He might be okay. This encampment is very strong for my eyes though. It's gonna be very hard to break this. He's just gonna be able to chip away at the defenses. This Comdrug is so funny. Oh my god, Engineer coming up the ass now. What's he gonna get? There's so many good targets back here. I'll keep an eye on this. I don't think it's gonna matter though. He's just gonna break through this side. Matchsticks trickling in one at a time is not gonna get the job done. He went for a rig? Alright. There's an MCV right there, but I guess the rig is good too. Yeah, this is gonna be GG. Yeah, just not enough production there, I'd say. Could have punished my eyes for that satellite placement for sure. He left that vulnerable for a pretty long time. If that machinist push was if that call the guard push was a little stronger, he could have taken that out for sure. Alright, game 4 here. My eyes is up 2-1 in the series. He's on match point. We're doing a best of 5. And Coronat SwanSong goes for Road to Ruin. So my eyes is in the bottom left, is the blue GDF, and SwanSong is in the top right, is the red Dynasty. Yeah, so we've got to see some pressure from Coronat this time, for sure. That's the one thing he was lacking on in the past couple games. It's one of the reasons he lost. It's like, this is the map you absolutely have to be aggressive on. This is Dynasty's map. So you gotta make sure you get your TPCs and then you fight off the imp push coming from the GDF at the same time as you're expanding. My guy's going 2 guards, 2 field scouts first. Gonna try to get these buildings fast. Committing 2 to one side, so he's gonna try to guarantee getting this TPC. Oh, the guards are actually going to get all the way down the middle. Good thinking. Oh, he doesn't notice. Okay, he does. He gets him in the bunker. You gotta be really careful as GDF here. If you lose an engineer, it's probably over. Actually gets a marking mine on that guard over here, so he sees where that guard is going. Oh, it just wore off, okay. Oh, he sends the pillager to the right spot. That's very unlucky for my eyes. That means he's gonna get all 3 of the TPCs. Yep. Nothing my eyes can do now to stop that. I don't think that's satellite. Oh, he's going for the Merc camp? That's funny. I've been thinking about this, but it's really hard to make it worth it, right? Because it's like, this is, even if you go for this early, it's so far away. And I mean, I guess it's okay for the intel you get for it. That might make it worth it, but I'm not sure. I don't think this is in the right spot, by the way. I'm not sure you can reach down here. Maybe he's going to put a power plant or something for some radius, but I'm not sure about that. Let's see what SwanSong is building here. Okay, he is going for a rush. That's good to see. This Bureau after one rig, and I don't think Maya has anything to stop this. He has not scouted whatsoever. He has no idea what's coming. I think he might be just dead here. He does have satellite though, so he can get grenade turret, which would be nice, and he's already got a riot and grenade. So this can disable the pillager, so it's all that's left to deal with is the imp. So he might be okay here if he recognizes this early. But he's again he's not even scouting down the middle. Line officer rally comes in. Ah, the riot trooper goes down for free. That's not good. He's gonna get in here. The pillager's already done its job. It secured this bunker. That's not good. If he gets this bunker, it's probably over. Yeah, bad scouting for my eyes here. I think he's gonna go down. Laser turret is not the call here. You gotta get a grenade turret. There's only inf here. The pillager's not the threat anymore. That's gonna go down 2 seconds. Yeah, too late with that. You could MCV move. Harvester's not gonna get the job done. MCV, oh, gets the kill on 3 guards. Not gonna matter. Pillager comes in. Oh, he almost died. Well, yeah, this is why you scout, ladies and gentlemen. That push wasn't even the greatest, but if you don't scout it, then that's gonna be what's happening. Yeah, GG Corda. My eyes wasn't expecting it, so props to him. Okay, so my eyes is going for Central Junction. In the bottom left, my eyes is the blue GDF, and the top left, SwanSong is the red dynasty. Central Junction has been disgusting for GDF because of the riot push again. Pretty much 2 barracks is the default build for both factions, simply due to the high TPC count for 2 reasons. First of all, you need to be able to contest with them and capture them. So you can't do that unless you get 2 barracks. And after you actually get the TPCs, if you get 4 of them, then you can simply afford the 2 barracks in the long run. So it's a necessity and a great advantage at the same time to go for 2 barracks. Agreed. The classic password. Satellite. Yep. Let's see if he actually does go for a riot push. TPC count here. We've got 2, 3 for Core Nut. Oh, Engineer's gonna go down. He's not paying attention though. Oh, he's gonna escape. He's just gonna make it back. Good job with the field scout there. I think everyone's gonna get their TPCs safely. Is he going for a pod? No, he's not going for a pod yet, so I guess he's not gonna do riot push. Chasing this guard away. So he's gonna reveal his tier 2. The grenades. A little bit of pressure coming in. Mostly doing TPC and guard hunting at the moment with these small groups. Also getting vision of the map to deny any pillager pressure. These small groups of infantry are key for GDF in this map for those 2 reasons. I would like to see him get one of the buildings in the middle though, so we can get vision while he's doing this harass on the outskirts. Because look at this. Look what's coming down right down the middle. He hasn't scouted it again. Bureau right after the first factory and 2 barracks. He's gonna come right in, kill all this stuff. His army's pretty far away. There's gonna get some damage. There's gonna be some damage done for sure. I think he can survive this time. However, this is still going to do some good damage. He's already killed 1 harvester. He's on to 2 now, so this economy lead is already massive. He just killed the 2 TPCs though, so if he does survive this, he might be in an okay position. You can't send your army back piecemeal though. You got to group it all together before you attack this. That's your only chance. Again, going for laser turret. I don't know why. There's no vehicles here, dude. He must have not had the intel for it. If this satellite goes down, I think he's in big trouble, actually. Yeah, I don't think he can stop this. Oh man, that's tough. Oh, he's even got matchsticks already? Yeah, this is over. Wow. That's a great push, actually. Because even if you're going riot van on this map, that's a great counter to it. Backs up the MCV. Oh, he went for 2 factory? Yeah, I mean, I guess it didn't matter at that point, but... Yeah, that was just... As soon as I realized there was no vision in the middle, I realized that was going to be a good attack, so... yeah, I mean, the harvesters are dead, so... There's no coming back from this. Yeah. GG my eyes. GG SwanSong. He's gonna take the series. It was looking good for my eyes there, but not scouting and not having vision of the critical points is what killed him there. Lost to the same thing twice in a row. Fool me twice.